do the Jersey Turnpike trade. I love it.
So now, Sartor, have you ever been to New Jersey?
What's the busiest highway close to you, Sartor?
Yeah, yeah.
What's the busiest highway close to you, Sartor?
Yeah, where's what route do you have?
What is
maybe going into London or something? You know,
what road is the busiest road near you?
Here's what you have to do. Now it's 10-1 odds. I bet 1,000. You only have to bet 100. And you have to put a paper bag over your head and run across the complete
highway,
north and south lanes to the other side. If you make it, I owe you $1,000. But then I'd probably want to bet you again that you can't do it. But trust me, by the time the hour is over, there'll be bills flying around all over the place, and I'll win. Yeah, that's counter trend trading. You'll make it once in a while. And you'll definitely be able to go to the other side. And, you know, like kids used to put their thumbs in their ears and go, nah, I'm right.
This is what we call the Jersey Turnpike trade.
Yeah, it'll work.
Most people in the country knows what the Jersey Turnpike trade is.
Yeah.
Or at least knows what the Jersey Turnpike is.
Yeah.
You got
it works, but
every now and then. I mean, that's the problem is
Captain Phillips trade. Yeah. Good, Kevin. I just had to get to that. Sorry about that.
No, I love it. That's perfect.
Oh, and Coach, maybe you could help too, because there were a couple of questions. They want to get to Secasa, but it's free in the IT room, correct? And I don't know how to do that for them, right?
Yeah.
What do they do to get it?
Just download it from the website.
So it won't charge them or anything.
Nope.
Oh, okay, cool. That's why I put the picture of our website on the.
They have to follow the instructions in the download section on the website, and then produces a machine ID. They produce their machine ID, and then our happy little people on the back end recognize that machine ID and know who it is and match them up, and bada bing, bada boom. No charge.
All right, I told them I'd ask you, and now I got the answer. Thank you very much.
You have the answer.
All right. No.
We do.
All right, guys. We'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, guys, I mean, if you did the counter trend long, try to hold it. It's probably going to go up a little bit further. Hold it. I mean, it's not the most advised trade right now. I would rather wait for a higher probability short. But if you are long, try to hold it. I think that's, again, we're looking at this little area here between 630, 650-ish. As a nice little area to probably short if the market doesn't open on us before that. So with that being said, again, guys, those of you on trial, 11 a.m. We got a lot of people showing up on trial from our normal places, but also from the webinar yesterday. So there's a lot of new ANSI people here wanting to see what they are prepared to be amazed about, and the market's going to do nothing this morning. So those of you just showing up, a couple announcements here. Let's see, it's 9:10, so 10 after 9. A couple announcements just for people just showing up, people just joining. Please just do sim trade while you're here with us. If you're following along, listening to the trade calls, we have one good short so far. I need to put that down. What was that at 8:49? All right, I'm gonna try to scrape out some profits from this short that I'm in, guys. Anybody else still trying to hold on to this? I'm gonna scrape a little bit of profits off of it now. Just a little scalp. So some of them don't quite meet the rules that we put in, so you can change your own parameters. So I have my parameters changed slightly. Craig, I have my parameters changed slightly. So I have a good buy signal here. It will, if a candle paints below this HMA now, we'll probably get a good sell signal from Sakasa. I have a beta version, so mine's slightly different, and I have a lot of parameters that I play with on it from time to time. But you'll definitely see some signals from time to time. I don't like for it to have a ton of signals. I like for it to give a more high probability signals. Yeah, there you go. You have a red arrow here showing that could be a good short area. Let's see if it gave the arrow at that other one. No, sure didn't. Right here. Nope, still didn't. So it's a good. So our 16 tick roll is a 16 tick roll in and of itself. So we actually just did a 16 tick roll short. Again, the indicator is as good as the parameters you put into it, as good as the person using it. So we still have to use our brain thingies. We still have to use those brain thingies to make sure that we're making good decisions. Yeah, is it here? Is it right here, Graham? Somewhere in this area? That's what I've got. Is we should see some resistance around 630 to 654. So if we do that, then we get a good sell signal between there. We'll take it before the open. If not, we will wait 6 minutes before the open. So everyone that is on trial with us, all of you new people, we do have a few people that are allowed to trade the open. And when I say allowed, we are very serious about our people meaning our members. We're very serious about them making money on a daily basis. So, hey, I'm going to get my money out of this. Perfect. Took long enough. Anybody still in that with me on the short? Okay. All right, guys. At least we took a little bit of profits from it, right? Took a little bit of profits. Let's fix this up again here. Nice job, guys. Nice job. So on Masakasa, top left is trend. There is a trend indicator, and so we are in a downtrend. If you're looking at Supreme Sorcerer's charts, guys, bottom we have a momentum indicator. Our momentum's depicted by the Y89 exponential moving average and the 200 simple moving average on a 133 tick chart. Tends to work really well in giving you a momentum indication. So momentum is technically up right now. So tend to tread a little lighter on the short side when you have an up momentum and a downtrend. But again, we are hitting resistance. You can look at the 2-minute chart and see that pretty easy. Look at that on 133. See that some sort of resistance happening, this little consolidation period. All right, got one contract left on the short. That's it now. Yeah, one left, guys. Just eking out a profit. eking it out. I'm gonna use 633 as 31. Let's use 631 as a stop now. $631 is the stop. Can't lose on the trade now. $9.18. All right, we're starting to slide toward the open. Sorry, guys, I had to do a couple housekeeping things. How did you know it was going up? I've ever since I showed up at 8:05 this morning, I've been saying we're gonna let it push up for a little bit, guys. I think it's a half day, Greg. I haven't checked on myself, but everybody posted that it's a half day already. Yes, David does have permission to trade counter trend. Yes, Dennis, all of you guys on trial, you get until Wednesday, through Wednesday. Everybody that started a trial on Friday has through the end of Wednesday. So you will get your full 3 days with us on trial. Also, we got people just keep showing up on trial. So those of you that are showing up on trial, please listen, pay attention, listen to the words coming out of my mouth. Those of you just showing up at trial at 11 a.m. Eastern time, we are doing an orientation for you, trial members. The page you logged into the main trade room from has an orientation button. At 11 a.m. Eastern today, you will pop into that room with Coach Dan, and he will give you some personalized attention and answer your questions inside of that orientation room. Give you kind of an overview of us, give you a little bit of view of the options you have with us, answer any questions you have, so forth and so on. If you can't make it today, we will be holding it again on Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern. And we will have a recording that we can send to you if you can't make it. There you go. There's announcement number one. Announcement number two. Announcement number two. Please make sure that you are sim trading. If you're an avid trader, don't do it in cash your first day in here with us. We are going to talk through trades. We do have some people that are counter trend long right now. And we are in a currently downtrend. So we're waiting for this to rally up a little bit further to get a short signal, or the market will open. And after the market opens, we will probably have a good signal then. Again, expect a push up on the open. So you guys that are new to us, trial people, if you're trying to follow along trading wise, please do it in paper trading or sim trading. Don't do your personal capital. It does take a little while to kind of get in tune with what we do. Most people, it takes anywhere from a couple weeks to a couple months to really get in tune with what we do. But the 3 days should give you enough evidence, if you will, to make it a pretty easy decision for you. With that being said, we are going to be here all day from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And no class on Fridays, but on Tuesday, guys, Tuesday and Wednesday, you guys can go to class with us. We have a pro class and a basic training class. You guys will be able to do that on Tuesday and Wednesday, trial people. So get excited for that. Be patient for that. Here's my sell signal. Still don't like it. Still think it needs to push up a little bit further, guys. Still think it needs to push up just a little bit further. But if you take the sell signal, guys, make sure to lock in profits fast. I don't like it that much. I'm going to be patient this morning, guys. Had a huge week, guys. Again, think about it, guys. We've had a huge week so far. No point in getting really silly with this stuff. Good trade, David. It's a good little breakout trade. Oh, you got that on the hookup. That's a good one. Good job, David. Did we even get to? Let's see. Did we even get to? $43. I know, David. I think we're just this is a little again, we're just trying to be patient, y'all. Those of you unfortunately for your trial members, it's a slow morning for us, but we've had just a bang up week. You guys, everybody's happy this week, right? You guys are all fat and happy. Everybody's green this morning. We took one little trade, one little short so far. Some people took an earlier short. But everybody's green so far this morning before we get into the open, right? Everybody's green. If you're red, let me know. We'll fix that after the open. Fish is green. Everybody happy. Good job, Denny. That's it. 3 people. Come on, guys. That's about probably where we lost. Uh-oh. We got to catch up 2 ticks for you, Monica. Kevin, thank you. Green, good job, Kirk. No trades yet, Kev Dog. All right, we're going to get it. Yeah, I think it's going to be slow. That's what I've been saying all morning. And we will get, if you're red, we will get you green. If you're red, we will get you green. Watch before your very eyes as we get 2 total ticks from Monica to get her green. It's a magic trick. Are you really 2 ticks negative, Monica? All right. Watch before your very eyes, and we will find 3 ticks for Monica. We got to pay commissions. We need 4 ticks, 4 total ticks. Get you green. All right. What time is it? 9:28. All right, guys, we are coming into the open here. I am receiving word that the institutional room is long. They loaded up pretty heavy on the push-up. But that's again counter trend for us. So we are just hanging out here. Again, keep it in mind, guys. We have obviously those of you who know who Grandma is, knows who Grandma is. Those of you on trial, we do pay for a service that allows us to get our support and resistance numbers from some institutional friends. So if you look in the alert section up top, we have support and resistance numbers for the morning that we do get from our institutional friends, and little M, but it's close to the open. Do we want to try to dip our toes in that? Do we really want to do it this close when we do think there's going to still be a little bit of push up before the drop down? I don't know, guys. All right, those of you just showed up on trial again, we get started around 8 a.m. every morning, 8:15-ish, 8:15, usually 8:15, 8:30 at latest is when we get started, depending on news, stuff like that. And then we go all the way until 4 p.m. In the middle of the day, we do take a break. So those of you just showing up, try to stick around all day. I think you can download the mobile app and listen in if you can't stick around on your computer. You can download the mobile app and listen in as the day goes on. If anybody did do the M, good job. If you did do the M there, lock in some profits. Anybody take that M trade? Oh yeah, that's awesome, wasn't it, Kevin? Love that. Love it. Did anybody take it? I didn't. I'm waiting for the I'm gonna wait until the open passes, guys. If you did take it, get your profits locked in, get your stop down. I'm gonna let the open push this puppy up a little bit more further. Anybody know what the volatility move up is right now? What would be that number? No trading for the first 6 minutes. Those of you just showing on trial, again, no trading for the first 6 minutes. And with that being said, some people will trade the first 6 minutes as they have permission from coaches, or we know that they're consistent traders, consistently profitable on a daily basis. Now I like it a little bit better. And then after 6 minutes, 6 minutes really just gives us a time for newer people to get a grasp on what the institution's doing. Trail your stops, guys. Now let's lock it in so we have profits. Good M trade. The open's giving you some profits. Lock in 22, 622. Lock it in 622, guys. All right, now 610. Trail your stop, 610. Leave it at 610. Leave it at 610. See if it fails. Die, you dirty dog. Come on. All right, now let's wait 6 minutes. There you go. Boom. 2 trades, 2 winners. Great job, guys. I just pushed the buttons. Good job. We got like 5 or 6 people that got the M trade there on the open. Just before the open. Just before it. Anybody with anything left? Let's keep trailing. This is what we were expecting: a push up, and a dump down. Those of you waiting 6 minutes, there will be a trade. Don't be, don't get a little FOMO out there. You guys know to be patient. There will be a trade. We will be able to get into a trade. Don't get FOMO and try to jump in and get stopped out on a retracement. Just let it rally up a little bit. Let's get overbought, and we'll look for a sell signal somewhere around that 6 minute mark, 9:36, somewhere around that. We will look for a short signal. Everybody should be flat on that now, and no matter the number of contracts you had, you should be flat now. So we'll just let the big boys and girls battle it out for a little bit first, and then we'll start looking for a re-entry point. Let's see. That's funny. My admin duties here. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, you guys can pick Coach Alex's screen, or you can pick Supreme Sorcerer. I do have the Sakasa indicator running, so you guys see that we did get a nice little long signal. It's counter trend, but there was a nice little long signal on the Sakasa indicator. So we're going to look for. Let's look at my screen. You guys see that? Oh, perfect. Come on back over then. Come on back over. Oh, you took it. Good job, Diedrich. We expected to push up to about right here. This is what we were looking for, guys. It's a little volatile right now, so I'm gonna still be a little patient. Let's give it another minute. Again, I don't know how many more times you guys want me to say this. We did expect a push up after the open, before the open. We did expect the push up. To what extent? Probably about this area. So there's your short signal. Let's see. Got a couple good sell signals there. That was the M we took. So that was the pre-open M. Got us a pretty good little profit. If you guys are looking at the Supreme Sorcerer screen, if you guys are looking at that screen, kind of walking you through what we're looking at. Take profits on this short, guys. We just literally just told you guys that's what the short we were looking for. You guys took that, right? As soon as I said, there's a short signal, your hands go. Press the button. Good job, guys. Way to go. Dan, do you do that, Dan? Paul, got a nice little trade out of that. Good job. Trailing, lock in profits. It should be probably flat now. Good little trade. Okay, so we tested it. Here's the deal, guys. Got a good little test. We know that's a little resistance area there. We like that. We found that out. So now we know that if we know that later, guess what? Anything around 660, we can short later. Think about that. Keep that. Write that number down. Know that that's a shortable area later. Even though it didn't turn into huge profits on this one, there's still room for it to be a 100 tick winner on the way on the downside from that area. So maybe price comes back up to that later today. We get a good short signal, and then boom, you got a 100 tick runner off of it. Still got another sell signal, guys. Looks like an M forming. So you got two options to play this. I think we chill out for a second. But if you really want to be aggressive, take the short signal. Got a couple good trades this morning. I'm still expecting a little bit more of a push higher. That's all there is to it, guys. So I'm trading a little more lightly now. We are past 6 minutes, so you're free to trade about the country. Ding! Free to trade about the country. I just ticks started kind of blah this morning on the tick chart. We didn't really see any action there, so that just kind of tells you the story speaks for itself here, guys. Story speaks for itself. The charts speak for themselves. Pretty thin day. We're going to see a little bit of action. Should be able to get some pretty easy trades out of it, though. It will calm down here in a bit, a little bit. It did bounce off that. I like this as a resistance area, though, guys. So if you want to try to short it, let's let the consolidation kind of break first. I mean, right now, if you guys want to use the tick fade, we don't really have a high or low tick read. Tick, tick, boom, really not relevant right now. I mean, you could try to do it like now. That's the boom part. That should have been about 8 ticks, guys. Back in a few. All right, see you in a few. Decent little trade, guys. Hey, we're scrapping it this morning. Show your stops line. Um, 654 puts me at no lose on this, guys. So I'm going to use 654 on this short as my stop. Anybody in it? Anybody in this? Good job, Mike. Mike. Kurt. Nice, guys. Nice job. Claps all around. Put yourself in a no-lose situation. This could end up having legs. I'll hold on to that 654 stop for now. Holding on to it. Nice trucking. Everybody should be in a no-lose situation. We're going to trail this one. If you really want to take profit, a profit target right now is a good profit target. But if you get down to one contract, we're going to lose the target and trail. Got it, Morris? If you got multiple contracts, you can use now as a target. You can use, if you have one left, just trail. Just leave your stop back in a no-lose situation. Make sure you're in a no-lose situation. No matter what your fill price was, just go to a no-lose situation and be patient. Leave your stop back there a little bit. This could grow legs. It could grow legs. Die, you dirty dog. That's what we need.
Die, you dirty dog.
Almost screwed the whole dang thing up by not playing that.
Good morning, gang.
We are short, coach.
Oh, man.
All right.
2 trades.
Let's use 634 as your stop. If you have one contract left, again, if you have multiple contracts, take profits. That way you put yourself in a no-lose situation, guys. And we're going to be flat. All right. There we go. Nice little trade, guys. Took profits down, coach, literally at 611 on this one.
Now you're in the right room, Robert.
And we got in this puppy around 645. So decent short.
And you guys can hear me also, right?
Oh, yeah. We can.
Okay. I'll just be quiet and listen.
Follow along. No, I'm done. I was just updating you on the short. I just need to get a fill price from one of the members so I can.
Yeah.
Put in the trade log. My fill price. We did tick boom short, coach.
Nice. Welcome new members. We really want to thank you for your participation yesterday and a great presentation in NinjaTrade. We met a lot of new friends. And we want to help you guys get successful like our old clients. Coach was talking about, which was kind of interesting. Our goal this morning was to short around the 640 level and cover at 360. That was our first trade. And then after it ran up, we did a sell stop at 639. Except one jerk, yeah. Well, I love jerks. Everybody comment. Thank you for your comments, guys. You're all impressed. I handle them. I'm like Jerry Seinfeld. There's always a heckler. And seriously, guys, you know what? We are proud of our record. By the way, that guy is a guy named Dean Handley, all right, who I sued in federal court and won a judgment where he had to file bankruptcy. All right. That's why he's pissed off. I would be too. I don't blame him.
And he put a fake MD next to a fake name and a fake MD in his email. That's hilarious.
Yeah, exactly. And guy, he lives in Shrewsbury. What do you call it? Not Connecticut.
One of those northern spots.
Massachusetts. I have actually a picture of his home, which I used to post on the website. It's a silly thing, guys. And again, if anyone was shocked or offended by my tirade, I'm much milder than I used to be. You guys who know me from 20 years ago, it's like calling Mike Tyson the N-word and say, "What are you going to do about it?" And then your orthopedic surgeon shows up and tells you who hit you. No, you know what? There's always going to be a heckler, and people do lose money in this. You know what? Here's what I'm proud of. Seriously, since 2000, you tell me, since 2006, when I started a trading room, I've had 14,000 clients combined, and now not counting Liberty Trading Club, right? And literally legitimate complaints, people who are unhappy with a refund I didn't give them, they weren't in time, blah, blah, blah. 4 people complained. Now, there was no lawsuit. They didn't go to the CFTC. There was no action. It's just a dispute. 4 people out of 14,000. Is that JD Power Award or is that a scam room? You decide, because you are the clients. That's it. That's all I have to say. And we,
Good.
ask the clients who just came out of the IT room how much money they made. What have we been open for? Holy cow, we've only been open for 16 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, you guys, I know what you guys did. You guys crushed it. We got people still trailing one on the short, coach. I was going to put in a final price, but we still have people trailing. So let's keep her. Yeah. Thanks, Steven. We actually don't post our results. We post what our clients do, the trades they actually take. That's even better. We are flat now, Chanel. Where did you go flat, Chanel? Did you go flat? Are you still holding? Let me know, please. 580. Nice job. Nice trade. Good job. I don't think either of us were a cheesehead. You saw the Georgia G, maybe, as in Georgia Bulldogs G. That's probably what you saw, Morris. People do confuse them. Is it probably a decent sell? I don't know.
No cheeseheads. They drove through. Now, we're going to talk about tempers.
Talking about
Maybe in the podcast. If you say anything about the Georgia Bulldogs, do you want to hear a temper? Oh,
talk bad about the dogs.
There you go.
Then that's when I get pissed off.
Coach Brian and I don't really care about, somebody wants to make fun of or trading, great. Let them call our banker. But, you go after the Georgia Bulldogs, go after my family. That's not
Good
healthy.
It would not be good for your lifestyle.
And you know what? If you don't like the Bulldogs, go play against them.
It was a decent sell signal. I just don't want to keep throwing trades out, Coach.
16 tick roll. We love it. That's one of our favorite setups. And the Sakasa. Look how it combines. We did this last yesterday evening. Just quick.
It nailed the M short.
Look at that. And did it pick the top at the 640 level?
Yep.
Earlier, look at this. This is where we first did our trade in the IT room. Look at those cluster of sell signals. And look at the target, 560. Can you make money on that? And then a second shot at it. But guys, you don't need to trade a million times. Trade 1 or 2 great trades and be done for the day. That's what we want you to do. And then decide whether you want to take the class. In other words, are we the real deal or not? Ask our clients. Don't ask us. You could dismiss.
Like the hair club for men.
Yeah.
Don't ask me. Ask my clients.
Your next support is 580. Good call, Coach.
Just follow the rules. Just follow the rules.
And remember that you say, well, wait, why is there an IT room? We do use bigger stops You know, we don't want someone coming in the room here and using a 40, 50 point stop. No, 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 no. And we don't want you guys to do scale in trades. Here's your 580. All right.
Nice.
So
Go, guys.
once you learn this, you could trade anywhere. And we were talking about yesterday, NASDAQ, ES. Of course you could trade that. Obviously, you're going to use different levels for volatility, right? You can't use 187. That's the S&P doesn't move 187 points in a day.
St. Pete Beach, Dennis. I am in St. Pete Beach, so
Hey,
probably,
Dennis, welcome. Yeah, you're right down the road from Coach Brian.
Dennis is probably on the other side of the state, would be my guess.
I'm going to guess he's in the middle of the state. He's in Orlando.
I'm guessing a beach. Oh, you're West Coast. Oh, no, you are. I'm a West Coast guy. West Coast Florida guy.
Welcome aboard.
I knew it. Knew you were going to be East Coast. Fort Stewart.
My original partner or
Okay.
boss still is there, Joe Dewar. He used to sing the national anthem for the New York Islanders, lives in Stewart, Florida.
Wits. Guys, let's hold on to this short. No reason to get out of it. Just let's chat for a while we're making money. How about that, Coach?
Yeah, just trail it.
Just chat and make money.
Just use a 1-to-1 declining stop. Market goes down in a new tick. You move your stop down 1 tick.
That seems genius.
Right now, Morris, I'm flat. We finished with the IT room, and I'm done trading. But our original entry was 640, and you guys took this probably, right, Coach? I wasn't here when you called it. You should have been in around 610. Am I correct? 16 ticks right
The
here.
original entry on this is 610.
There you go. Does everybody see what a 16 tick rule trade is?
Everybody click on Coach Alex's charts. I'll stop sharing mine for now.
Yeah, just real quick. I mean, and again, like we said yesterday, not every bar is a 16 tick signal. But let's say you got the rising stochastics, you're overbought, right? So now you wait for your first. You could actually, the way we would do it is you take your first short there and you try to scale in and take the next one there. And now you're establishing your sell signals around the 640 level, right? The other one there. Now you got the 660 level. And then obviously the JTHMA hooks down, and there you go. Same way here. This was the first one that we actually did, 640. We had right there. Now you say, well, wait, that wasn't a 16 tick rule trade. That wasn't. That was a resistance area where the institutions were selling this morning at 640. So we scaled into that, but then added, as soon as it broke, the 16 tick rule. It's a 15 range chart. As soon as the low of that bar, why? Not a double top. It was just that's the area that the big boys, at least the ones we talked to, were selling.
Yeah, I was saying all morning, guys. What was the
drive
number
it up to push it down? Exactly.
We said it was. That's exactly what we said all morning long. They were going to drive it up, push it down.
And then the coach also mentioned to you, I'm sure he did. I think I heard him say a volatility number. What does that mean? Okay, what's the low of the market here? So we're just explaining what he said to you guys earlier.
Can I pause you real quick for a second, Coach?
I'm sorry?
Real quick. Can I pause you for a second? We got a couple.
Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
Let me give them the gongs real quick. Good job. We'll trade. And when you're done for the day, you get a little gong. You got money in your pocket. You go for the weekend. All right, now we'll do volatility numbers. Sorry about that, Coach.
You got it. All right, cool. All right, volatility trade. What is that? Well, what we're looking at is the low swing area, which the lowest today right there was 33, right? 514. Well, our volatility number was what? 185, right? So from that one, just from that one, you could say my low calculation is 33, 514. You add 185. So my first area of resistance should be 33,699, right? So why not put a limit order or a bar at 699? That's just for reference point right away. In other words, where do you expect to scale into a short? 699. In a weak market, it's not going to hit there. So, excuse me. So what you do, you actually, the way we trade, some of our institutional friends do that. They'll start sell orders there. Market starts coming up, you say, come on up. Now you're rooting for it to come up. There were a couple of you trading counter trend, right? Counter trend long. Well, they were hoping to get to 699. Unfortunately, it couldn't make 699. So then you take your first sell signal here, or we have an M. The market double tops. You assume, you hope it's still going up there with your sell limit. You say, come on up, come on up. It doesn't. Then you say, all right, I'll either sell limit order up or sell stop below the M. That's an M because, as was just mentioned, right? It looks like an M, right? Right, Morris? So here's a double top. It's only a double top if the M part is completed. So once it hits 626, it confirms that. The guys who are trying to short up here now have to pay down. They have to jump in, and there you go. Got to be patient for those things to play out. It's not just click on any number.
We did take that M short, Coach.
Yep, of course.
That.
That's why you guys are being gonged now, because you took it.
Oh, yeah. We got to give AA his gong. Good job, AA. Another thing I love about the gong is everybody that's not paying attention, it goes to their computer and and it's like, oh, what just happened? I got a gong? Is this a gong show now?
Now for stops, all right. If you're in the main room and you have a smaller account, when I trade like that, I have a maximum stop of 30 points. So let's say you short too early. Take a 30-point stop and wait a few minutes. And then next time you get it, if you lost 30 points, can any one of you come back from a 30-point loss? If you say no, you shouldn't be trading. But if you could take a quick, let's say you went short here, right? Let's say you went short 648. You got your 30-point stop out, 6, 7, never hit there. Okay, well, let's see. Where was the high? 671. All right. Well, it didn't hit the 30, but let's say it did. Let's say you went a little lower. You get stopped out here. Two kinds of contracts, Morris. The micro mini, yeah, that would be $15. It's 50 cents per tick. And guess what? You could be Warren Buffett's son-in-law, and I still would recommend starting with a micro mini. The big question yesterday we got was, how much money do I need? Do I need 20,000, 30,000? You know what I say? Start with $500. If you can't learn to make a few dollars, 1% even on $500, why would $50,000 make you wealthier? I would, you know what I would do, Harry? I would wait on the range chart to make the hook. The other one is, yes, if you have a big account, Harry, do it on the 133, but you'll notice the other two still have to go up. So that's a lot of times people want to scale in on the 133. That's okay if you have the capital for it. If you're not a scale-in trader, then wait till the other guys get overbought. because let's say you go short on this hook here. Let's say it hooks now to 605. So then you short there and it keeps going up. He said, why is it going up? Well, these guys are still not yet up. This one hasn't even hooked up yet. I like to see them when they're all overbought. What does all overbought mean? It means those people who are long and they're buying it up and you want to see them lose money. So right now I would not do it, which I'm not doing anything anyway. I'm done for the morning. But if you wanted a new trade, let it get overbought. Let it take this. Here's another good. You want a good trade? Watch this high. And everybody short probably has a buy stop. Right, Vishal? Everybody would have a buy stop. It goes 678, 680, and then hooks down. That's called a fake out breakout. Does that make sense? Let it go up. Let it rally. Look at this one. It only has two. It's only been going up for 4 minutes. So let it go up. Let it. You won't miss much. Yeah, short squeeze is on. Exactly. We nailed that one, Sip, in the institutional room. Man, we had him shorting at 640, and it just said sell limit up, limit at 640 when it goes up from 617 to 640, and then cover at 560. That was our trade. Yeah, it was 80-point winner. Fritz, did you finally got that second one, right? Is Fritz back in this room? Fritz, did you return? You got the second one, right? You had the internet problems on the first one.
I saw him jump in for a second.
Yep. And Jeremy nailed the first one. And Frank got half of it, but he had a lot of contracts on. And the other ones are the money managers who probably still short. Grandma's short from the previous size. By the way, Monday we're closed. We close at 12. Nice job, Chad. Chad's approved for. There's a few you'll notice. A few people say they're long, and why do we yell at some people for taking counter trend trades and others no?
We went through that a little bit this morning.
Okay, all right.
But go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, they have approval. So yeah, I'll goof around with Sartor, but if David does it, we approve it. It's not that we're mad at you, Sartor. I want you to be consistent for 90 days. You have a 90-day prison sentence. And when you're profitable for 90 days, then you get to trade the open. You don't have to wait for 6 minutes, and you can trade counter trend. And that's all I got to say about that.
Love it. Yeah, guys, really, really keep in mind, everyone on trial, everyone newer to us, we are really trying to keep people safe, make sure that we're taking higher probability trades. And if you're new with us, you want to stay with the trend. Obviously, if you're an avid trader and you can see the counter trend trades, and you've done it before and you're already consistently profitable, then do it. If you're not already consistently profitable, why trade counter trend if you're not consistently profitable with the trend? And so that's really what we try to do is let you build a track record that says I could be profitable with the trend. Sartor is working on that now. D9, that's Denise. She has permission.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that, Denise. All right. See,
Yeah,
that's the
Denise.
other thing with nicknames, and I apologize for that. You guys would be like Humpty Dumpty Trader too, and it's like, no, I'm your mother. Oh, gee, I didn't know, Mom. Like they use nicknames. So yeah, no, it's all right. You have permission. Yeah, good job. Denise has permission. I thought it was my wife who's named Dee, so I thought she's trading. The trading cat will not be with us today. Very annoyed.
Oh,
Yeah, it's got a thyroid issue, but it's not serious. But at that age, so the cat was hissing and growling at the vet, so they put her in a containment room and all by herself, and like it's like a padded cell for about 2 hours until she calmed down. Then they examined her, and now she's under the bed, growling at anyone who comes near her, saying, "I don't want to be throwing over there." I use the dome. Yeah, there you go, Morris. Coach prefers. I still think you prefer the charts, right, Coach?
yeah. I
Yeah,
prefer chart
there you
trade.
go.
It's just because I've never learned to trade on the dome,
Yeah.
and I'm just about as quick as you are on the chart trader as you are on the dome, and so I don't miss that much.
Yep.
So it's just I haven't made that switch, and I don't know if I need to if I'm doing okay with the chart trader. But there, I mean, Coach can show you guys how to trade like lightning on the dome. Oh man,
But only if it's close to the current price. That's the deal. Oh yeah, like if I want to put a sell stop at 33,573, well then it's crazy to use the dome because then you got to scroll. Then it's nice to have the chart trader. You just go, boom. I'm going to go put one right there, and you're all done. If it's far away, yeah. I'm just too slow on the chart trader. So there, Coach is fast on the chart trader. It doesn't matter, guys. It's the same thing.
We had a nice little trade we did yesterday in the basic training class. I was trying to give an example of how to enter the 16 tick rule on a sell stop, and the market just popped it right in, threw my stop in, and probably if you watch the recording, Coach, you'll say that was pretty quick.
Yeah, I love it when that happens. And then once you're in a good trade, then it's just a matter of trailing a winner. No risk anymore. I wish I took a long, but didn't grab this. You notice though, guys, that look at how overbought the 133 is, and yet the other one is just the 2-minute is just getting there, and you're still in a downtrend because this one is up, 60 still down. The daily pivot is still way up there. And if you look at a daily chart, all we're doing is recovering. That's why it's good to look at multiple time frames, because the argument, right? Good job, Chad. The argument could be, oh yeah, look at this. This is really going up, right? Chad will tell you, wow, man, the market's exploding higher. The daily trend trader said, what are you talking about? Look, I went short at 34,498. What do you mean, Chad? We're almost down 1,000 points, man. And he'll say, yeah, but I'm long right here. There's always a different. Why do you think there's bids and offers? Everybody has a position to take. So we're trying. Here's the other reason why in the beginning into this room, we prefer you only take one side of the trades. Chad doesn't care which way the market's going, right? You're a technical trader. Right? You're not going because the economy's greater. And he's saying, hey, market's going along. Most traders have emotional and intellectual capital infused in their trade. And I do too. I want the market to keep going up, right? Go up, go up. So how can I then tell 2 minutes later if I'm short, oh no, go down. Oh man, this is weak. It's like threw it on so much. I prefer to take one position per the trend. So if the market is in a downtrend, I say, oh, come on up, you idiot. So I keep thinking. Or when it gets weak, I said, look how weak you are. Man, you're going to really crash now. It's better to keep level-headed on one position. Now, if the market goes above the daily pivot, then all of a sudden, that's when I say, all right, for the rest of the day, I'm going to buy pullbacks, go long. To me, it's easier.
Coach, we got a couple people that are slightly red.
All right.
Let me know. So we maybe we can work some magic. What do you think?
Sure. I'm still looking at a downtrend. So here, let's find a support level that breaks. How can you do that? All right, we're coming into another resistance area. Remember 699? Why is that a resistance area? We talked about it before. It is how many points from the low? So we want to see if, which we thought earlier, some of our bigger clients are looking to sell at that level. What if it goes up to that level, maybe a little bit higher, and then rolls over and breaks support? So if anyone is losing money right now, why don't you do this? Draw a little trend line. It's one of my favorite ways of getting in the market. Draw a trend line and say, go up. Let's see if the big boys sell you. And we want to, so you want to take money from those who are wrong. So I want somebody to say, oh, I'm going long at 699. This market's a bullish market. And then they get trapped. So just think of it this way. Pretend you're long. Where would you get out if all of a sudden the market starts going against you violently? Right? It's probably going to go up from here, the 699 area, to the gap fill, which is 739. That's what we've gotten earlier in the market. Now it's that time. So guess what? I predict in another 15 minutes, the market will top out. That's called the 1030 reverse. So
hey, how about
see if we're right?
See if the 1030 train's on time today.
Yeah, that's all. So take a little extra time and analyze the market verbally, not just technically from numbers. Say it's going up right now. The shorts are trapped. Where will those who jump aboard the long side while the trend is still down decide, oops, I'm losing money. I got in it. There's the train. I got in at the wrong time. So just watch. Is it here? Right now, the high is 706. What if you went long at 706? It's now 682. Wow, you're already losing 20 points. That wasn't a good deal, right? So that's what you want to see more of. You want to see the market test now this 699 to 706 area. Maybe grandma is selling up here. If grandma is, we're not going to go too much higher. We've already hit our volatility number. And that's all. Just sit back, wait for a sell signal, and the market starts hooking down. You'll get your 20 points and be green again on the day.
There we go. Now we have a plan. That simple, guys.
Yep.
And Coach said something that we preach to everybody. Verbalize what you plan to do. Say it out loud to yourself. I know it sounds crazy. You guys that have gone to boot camps, you guys have done any kind of in-person training with myself or Coach. We tell you, talk through your trade out loud, verbally. Talk through it before you do it. Talk yourself through it. Make sure that it makes sense, heard out loud. Coach was refreshing his
Yeah. Refresh.
True.
Void.
Well, that's how you're going. It's just the whole talk through your own trade is important.
Yep.
Extremely important for you. But I'm not going to do that. Then you'll say something, you say, that sounds really good. I'll do that. And then you'll rationalize through a logical trade setup.
Actually, what I'm doing, Sabri, I don't know if it's refreshing the charts or reloading the page. It's a button that I see all the way over on our Pro Trading Room application, and it says reload the page. So it refreshes all the memory that's sitting there. There's by the way, there's your cell signal right here on this break. If you can just wait for a little pop on high ticks, maybe you'll get it filled around like 699 area. And then you want to look for the market to, let's say, break support of 670. Okay. Yeah, you want to be behind the train, not in front of it. Or on a course. Let's see if the selling does materialize at this level here, guys.
Don't forget, guys, keep in mind orientation this morning, 11 a.m. with Dan.
Welcome to Liberty Trading Club, everyone. Paulina here. Hopefully you've enjoyed our live stream this morning. If you're joining us live in the trade room, just visit Liberty. Once again, everyone, welcome to Liberty Trading Club. To start your free 3-day trial with us, just visit libertytradingclub.com and register for your free 3-day pass. During your time with us, you'll have access to our live trade calls, participation in chat to get your questions answered by coach, as well as our live class access for Monday through Thursday. After your first free 3 days, it's just $149 for trade room access. Please like, subscribe, and share.